Hello guys, today is the 8th of April and I just got into this trade on EURJPY, 8th of April 2026. I'm kind of nervous making this video. It's my first video, so any mistake I make, don't hold it against me. You can just give me write whatever you want in the comments, like tell me what I can do to improve myself. So I'm trying to get better at this, and just my let me just say my starting point. You understand? So let's get into this video and let me explain how I got to this setup. Firstly, so my strategy is just simple. It's called the pullback continuation. Whenever I want to catch a bullish movement, I wait for price to break across. Whenever I want to catch a bullish movement, I wait for price to break across the resistance, come back to retest it as support, then I'll look for a continuation entry to the upside. Same thing as trying to catch a bearish movement. I'll wait for price to break a support level, retest it as a resistance, and I'll look for a continuation entry to the downside. So that's just how it works. Very simple pullback continuation. So as you can see, this strategy just explains itself. As you can see, this setup, it's just that's just how it works. Pullback continuation, price broke across this resistance level, came back to retest it as support. Then I look for my continuation entry to just get into this trade. So for my entry, I I don't go below 15-minute time frame. I get my confidence for my entry on the 15-minute and 30-minute time frame. And how do I do that? I wait for price to close across the 15 EMA. You understand? If you can look, I waited for price to close across this 15 EMA, this EMA over here, this indicator. You understand? I wait for price to close across it like this on both the 15 minutes and the 30-minute time frame. You can see price is above the 15 EMA. So my entry criteria my entry criteria is already set. So the next one is how I like how to validate this level that is also a valid pullback, like a support level. I normally draw my support level on the H1 and the H4 time frame. So on the H1 time frame, let's go back in time. Like you can see, price respected this level on the 10th of February 2026. This level, price respected it, and currently, price is also respecting it now. You understand? And another confluence I use is the Fibonacci tool. I draw my Fib from swing low to swing high. That is from point A to point B. You understand? That's just how the Fibonacci tool works. You draw it from point A to point B. If it's from the if you're trying to catch a bearish movement, you draw it from above to below, like from the from the resistance to the support level. If you're trying to catch a bearish movement, like it's just same thing, just inverted. You understand? So and how I got my and why I chose to enter this trade, as you can see, this start 8.20 pullback levels is 50, 61.80, 78.60. They are like golden zones, and when price gets to this level and it aligns at the support with your confidence for entry, everything meets, it most likely to like play out. Like I love this Fibonacci too. Like although there's nothing 100% guarantee in this market, so it's just capitalizing on what works for you best or what plays out like in your favor the most. You understand? So that's just how this setup works. And for my target levels, I use a minus 27 extension. You can see these levels are lined there, like minus 61.80. You can see if we go back in time again. My network is lagging. Like we just had a rain here, and everything is just messed up. No power supply, and I'm just managing. But this is my first video, though my first screen record, so you guys should just manage it. And you can see price respected this level. Like this is the highest point price has been to since the 9th of February 2026, and you can see price respected this level multiple times also. It also aligns my fib extension, even if it's not like directly on it, but it respected it. So that's why I'm targeting those levels. So nothing is 100% guaranteed in this market. So let's see how this trade plays out. I'll update you guys. Um, Peace out. Why should I say peace out? But anyways, I'll update you guys on the next one. Let's see how the market unfolds. Yo guys, today is the 9th of April, and this is the update on our trade. On the trade I took yesterday, 8th of April. I was expecting price to reach this point by now, but I don't know. Yesterday, I think yesterday we had FOMC news. I guess that's why the market was a bit like in a range, like just zero momentum. And you know, FOMC mostly affect the US pairs. That's where it mostly affects, not JPY pairs. So hopefully, let's see if price could get to this point. If it gets to this point before the weekend, I'll exit or here any of our target level. But I'm okay if I'm okay to exit. I'm okay to exit at this point. So I'm just waiting. Let's see how the market unfolds. I'll update you guys. The current update on this trade. Price has gotten to the minus 27 Fibonacci extension. It has gotten to this point. So so I've taken my stop loss to break even. With the way momentum is, there's higher probability that price will get to this level. So I'll keep holding. I'll hold. Well, if see multiple rejection or multiple rejection from this point, I will just close the trade. But for now, I'll keep holding. Let's see if price will get to our full TP. Okay, I'll update you guys on the next. Yeah, so the update on our trade. Price refused to hit the take profit, so it came back down here. So I got out from this point. I made $500 on this trade, and I think that's all. That's all for this setup. Super easy. All right, then. See you on the next one. And subscribe to my main channel. Link in the description.